Imagine standing alone on an empty train platform in the middle of the night. No passengers, no staff, no trains arriving, just cold wind moving through the station. Then suddenly, you hear screaming echo from the darkness beyond the tracks. Not normal screaming, something terrifying, something desperate. And according to locals in one small Australian town, those screams happened almost every single night before the station was mysteriously abandoned forever. Deep in rural Australia, far away from the crowded cities and busy highways, there once stood a small train station surrounded by empty land and silence. During the day, it looked completely ordinary. Old benches, faded signs, rusted train tracks disappearing into the distance. But once the sun went down, locals claimed the atmosphere around the station became deeply unsettling. People avoided walking near it after dark. Taxi drivers refused late-night pickups there. Even security workers reportedly quit after only a few shifts. At first, the stories sounded like simple ghost rumors. People claimed they heard footsteps on empty platforms late at night. Some reported seeing shadowy figures standing near the tracks before suddenly disappearing. But then came the screams. According to witnesses, terrifying screams began echoing through the station almost every night after midnight. Some described them as sounding human, while others claimed the noises were unlike anything they had ever heard before. Residents living nearby said the screams would suddenly begin without warning and continue for several seconds before the entire area became silent again. Police were eventually called multiple times, believing someone nearby might be injured or in danger. Officers searched the station and surrounding land repeatedly, but every investigation ended the same way. Nothing was ever found. No missing people, no evidence of attacks, no explanation. But the reports continued. One former station worker later claimed he saw a dark figure standing alone at the far end of Platform 2 during a night shift. Thinking it was a stranded passenger, he walked toward the figure to help. But according to his statement, the person suddenly stepped off the platform and disappeared directly onto the tracks without making a sound. When workers checked the area moments later, nobody was there. After that incident, fear spread quickly through the town. More workers refused night shifts. Train delays increased because staff were too afraid to stay alone inside the station after dark. Some locals even claimed the station was built near the site of an old railway accident decades earlier, where several passengers allegedly died during a tragic nighttime derailment. Whether those rumors were true or not, nobody could fully confirm, but eventually the situation became impossible to ignore. One stormy winter night, multiple residents reported hearing the loudest scream ever recorded at the station. Witnesses described it as horrifying, almost inhuman. Police arrived within minutes, expecting to find a serious crime scene. Instead, they found the station completely empty. No people, no movement, and only rain falling across silent train tracks. Not long after that night, the station was quietly shut down and abandoned. Official explanations mentioned safety concerns and low passenger numbers.